Dealerships won't tell you this, but some SUVs are built to last twice as long with half the repair bills. And if you pick the wrong one, you're not just buying a car, you're locking yourself into years of expensive repairs, overpriced warranties, and insurance premiums that quietly climb every renewal. And in this video, I'm breaking down 8 SUVs that let you stop worrying about expensive repairs altogether. The same models real-world owners are driving well past 200,000 to 300,000 miles. Some come with warranties that protect you for nearly a decade. The Toyota Corolla Cross, the quiet champion. This is the SUV people buy when they're tired of mechanics knowing their first name. It doesn't look flashy. It doesn't try to impress your neighbors. But when it comes to long-term ownership, this thing quietly wins. The Corolla Cross starts in the low to mid $20,000 range. And according to RepairPal, owners are spending roughly $450 a year on maintenance, which is well below average for compact SUVs. And here's what really matters in the real world. It's not uncommon to see these cross 200,000 miles with nothing more than routine servicing. Oil changes, brakes, tires, that's it. What makes the Corolla Cross such a low-stress vehicle to own is Toyota's parts ecosystem. Repairs are cheap, parts are everywhere. Any competent shop in America can work on it without charging luxury brand labor rates. Compare that to many premium SUVs where a simple sensor or electronic module can turn into a 4-figure bill and weeks of waiting at a dealer. Financially, this SUV protects you on both ends. It depreciates slower than most competitors and doubt its class. And because it has a long track record of low claims and low repair severity, insurance premiums tend to stay reasonable compared to more complex, tech-heavy crossovers, new or used. You're not stepping into a financial trap. You're stepping into predictable ownership. If your goal is to drive something reliable, affordable, and drama-free for the next decade, the Corolla Cross is one of the safest bets you can make. The Subaru Outback, traction without the tax. This is all-wheel drive without the all-wheel drive tax. Most all-wheel drive SUVs promise confidence in bad weather and then quietly punish you with higher maintenance, more complex drivetrains, and bigger repair invoices once the miles stack up. The Outback is one of the few that breaks that pattern. On average, owners are spending around $600 a year on maintenance, which is shockingly reasonable for an AWD vehicle. And in the real world, it's common to see Outbacks push 200,000 miles and beyond, with nothing more than routine care. Engines stay solid, suspensions hold up, drivetrains don't self-destruct the moment the warranty ends. Here's where the Outback quietly saves you money: insurance. Because of strong safety, scores, predictable repair costs, and lower claim severity, Outbacks often come in cheaper to insure than many tech-heavy crossovers and luxury SUVs. If you live in snow country, that winter reliability also means fewer accidents, fewer claims, and fewer premium hikes over time. And unlike a lot of adventure SUVs that fall off a financial cliff once they're a few years old, the Outback holds its value surprisingly well. Even high-mileage examples still command solid resale because buyers trust the platform. That's depreciation working for you instead of against you. If you need something that handles rough weather, long commutes, and real life without turning into a money pit, the Outback is one of the safest long-term bets you can make. The Acura MDX, luxury without the luggage. This luxury SUV embarrasses German rivals quietly. On the surface, the MDX looks like it should be just another premium badge with premium headaches. Big body, loaded tech, comfort features everywhere. But in the real world, it behaves nothing like the typical luxury money pit. According to RepairPal, owners are spending around $600 a year on repairs, which is dramatically lower than what I see with comparable BMW and Audi SUVs once they're out of warranty. And mileage-wise, it's not rare to see MDXs running strong at 150,000, 180,000, even 200,000 miles with original drivetrains still intact. Engines stay smooth. Transmissions hold up. Suspensions don't collapse the moment the warranty expires. Here's the difference: complexity. German luxury SUVs are packed with turbo systems, air, suspension, and layered electronics that make even small repairs expensive and time-consuming. The MDX, on the other hand, shares a lot of its mechanical DNA with Honda models. Parts are cheaper, labor is simpler. Any competent shop can service it without charging luxury brand rates. Financially, that matters more than people realize. Extended warranties on the MDX are typically cheaper than similar coverage on BMW or Audi, and resale value stays strong because buyers trust Honda engineering. You're not just saving on repairs, you're protecting yourself from depreciation and ownership stress down the road. If you want premium comfort without premium repair bills, the Acura MDX is one of the smartest plays in the midsize SUV segment. The Hyundai Tucson, peace of mind on 4 wheels. This SUV comes with more protection than some retirement plans. And in today's market, where repair costs climb faster than interest rates, that kind of coverage actually matters. The Tucson doesn't just sell you a vehicle, it sells you peace of mind right out of the gate. Hyundai backs this thing with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, which is almost unheard of in this segment. On top of that, RepairPal pegs average maintenance around $490 a year, well below what most compact SUVs cost to keep on the road. That's not marketing fluff, that's real-world ownership math. Where people get tripped up is assuming all modern SUVs are overcomplicated nightmares. The Tucson, especially in naturally aspirated gas and hybrid trims, keeps things relatively simple. Fewer fragile turbo systems, proven drivetrains, and with the hybrid, you're getting fuel savings without stepping into the kind of complex tech that turns minor issues into 4-figure repair bills. Financially, this SUV plays defense for you. The long warranty cushions you during the most expensive ownership years, which helps with financing confidence and lowers the risk of being upside down on a loan if something goes wrong early. You're not just buying a car, you're buying time and predictability. If you want a compact SUV that protects your wallet while the miles stack up, the Tucson is one of the smartest long-term value plays on the market right. The Toyota RAV4, the workhorse that never brags. This is the SUV everyone owns and almost nobody complains about. The RAV4 doesn't get headlines for luxury speed or flashy tech. What it gets is something far more valuable in real life. Consistency. It just works year after year, mile after mile. According to RepairPal, the average annual maintenance cost sits around $430 to $470 a year, depending on trim and drivetrain. And in the real world, RAV4 owners regularly push 200,000 miles and beyond with nothing more than routine service. Engines stay tight, transmissions don't implode, and the hybrid system, especially Toyota's eCVT setup, has proven to be one of the most durable drivetrains on the road. Here's where the RAV4 quietly beats a lot of competitors. Total ownership cost, parts are cheap, every shop in America knows how to work on one. And because the RAV4 has a long track record of low claim severity, insurance premiums tend to be lower than more complex, tech-heavy crossovers. You're not paying the new tech tax every time something breaks. Financially, this thing is a depreciation shield. The RAV4 consistently holds value better than most compact SUVs and especially better than luxury branded crossovers that look great in the showroom, but fall off a financial cliff after 3 years. If you buy used, you're getting proven reliability. If you buy new, you're locking in long-term predictability. If your goal is to drive one SUV for the next 10 to 15 years without playing repair roulette, the Toyota RAV4 is one of the safest bets you can make. The Lexus NX, comfort without the consequence. This is luxury that secretly runs on Toyota bones. From the outside, the NX looks like a premium crossover built for valet stands and upscale parking lots. Underneath, it's riding on some of the most proven, low-drama mechanicals Toyota has ever put on the road. And that combination changes the entire ownership experience. According to RepairPal, owners are spending around $550 a year on maintenance, which is shockingly low for the luxury segment. NX models, especially the hybrids, cross 150,000 to 200,000 miles, with far fewer major issues than comparable German luxury crossovers. The hybrid systems in these are built for longevity, not novelty. They're designed to sip fuel and keep working, not to impress engineers and punish owners. Here's where the NX quietly saves you real money: labor costs and service access. Lexus has one of the best dealer networks in the US, and because so many components are shared with Toyota platforms, parts are easier to source and repairs are more predictable. You're not waiting weeks for a specialized module from overseas, and you're not paying boutique luxury labor rates for routine fixes. Financially, hybrids add another layer of protection. You're cutting fuel costs without stepping into the kind of fragile tech that drives insurance premiums and out-of-warranty repair bills through the roof. And because the NX has a reputation for durability, resale value holds up far better than most luxury branded crossovers. If you want premium comfort without premium ownership pain, the Lexus NX is one of the safest long-term luxury plays you can make. The Mazda CX-5, the art of staying simple. This is the budget Lexus nobody talks about. It looks upscale. The interior feels premium. The driving experience is tight and composed. But unlike most SUVs that flirt with luxury, the CX-5 doesn't come with luxury-sized repair bills once the miles start stacking up. According to RepairPal, owners are spending around $500 a year on maintenance, which puts it among the most affordable compact SUVs to keep on the road long-term. And in the real world, it's common to see CX-5s cross 200,000 miles with nothing more than routine service. The Skyactiv engines, both the naturally aspirated and the turbo, have proven to be durable when maintained, without the chronic oil consumption and transmission failures I see in some competitors. Here's where the CX-5 quietly saves you money, insurance and parts. Because repair costs and claim severity stay relatively low, insurance premiums are often cheaper than for tech-heavy, luxury crossovers with radar-packed bumpers and fragile sensors. And when something does need fixing, parts are widely available and priced like a mainstream brand, not a premium badge. You're not paying a luxury tax every time a sensor goes bad. Financially, the CX-5 is one of those rare SUVs that looks expensive without acting expensive over time. Depreciation is reasonable, ownership costs are predictable, and even out of warranty, repairs stay within its budget because the design favors simplicity over gimmicks. If you want something that feels premium without becoming a premium financial burden, the Mazda CX-5 is one of the smartest compact SUV picks you can make. The Honda CR-V, where boring becomes brilliant. This boring SUV beats luxury brands at their own game. It doesn't turn heads in a parking lot. It won't make your neighbors jealous. But when it comes to the stuff that actually matters after the new car smell fades, repairs, insurance, resale, this thing quietly dominates. According to RepairPal, the average annual maintenance cost sits around $410 a year, which is one of the lowest in the entire compact SUV segment. And in the real world, CR-V owners routinely push 200,000 miles and beyond with little more than routine service. The engines are built for longevity. The drivetrains are designed for boring, predictable durability. No drama, no surprise four-figure bills out of nowhere. Here's where the CR-V really outplays luxury brands. Total ownership cost. Insurance premiums tend to be lower because repairs are simpler and parts are cheaper. The hybrid trims stack fuel, savings on top of that, quietly reducing your monthly costs without introducing fragile tech that falls apart outside of warranty. And when it comes time to sell, depreciation works in your favor. The CR-V holds its value better than most SUVs in its class, including many that cost far more upfront. I've seen owners walk away from luxury SUVs after 5 years, exhausted by the cost of keeping them alive. And I've seen CR-V owners drive the same vehicle for a decade, stack mileage like it's nothing, and still get real money back when they finally sell. That's not hype, that's ownership math. At the end of the day, smart money beats a flashy badge every time. The SUVs that quietly last the longest are rarely the ones with the biggest screens or the fanciest logos. They're the ones built to keep your wallet intact when the miles start piling up.